Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it. Do anything.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Yo, what's up, man? What's going on, y'all? 11:55 in the morning, October the 13th, 2021. We live. Sean G in the mic. Sean G. I said Sean G in the mic. Sean G on the mic. Live and direct. I got a dope show for y'all this morning. Jeff, what up? 300, what up? Everybody come on in. I got the dope show. I want to give some shout outs right off the bat to my man Vincent. Vincent, thank you for that Cash App donation yesterday, man. I appreciate you. Shout out to Vincent for the dope Cash App donation. You replied, what? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. Anyway, man, welcome to the show. If it's your first time here, man, when you come in, please wipe your feet at the door. Hit the like button. Thank you in advance. Get the link. Share the link with somebody. Matter of fact, let me do that now while let me share this on my Facebook while we live. I need somebody, man. Is there somebody out there that could help me with a TikTok tutorial, that can give me a TikTok tutorial? Because I am having some issues. It seems like every time I upload a video, a workout video, but it could be that I'm cursing too, though. They mute it. They are muting my videos. I don't know. They're muting my videos, man. You know, they're muting my videos, man. So I need somebody to help me with TikTok. If you can give me a tutorial. I'm just starting. I'm uploading over there. You know, let's just see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, if anything is going to come from it, but we'll see. But I got a special guest coming on today, man. This is a brother that I did time with at Morgantown. This segment is going to be, you know, I do these every once in a while. It's called Starting Over from Scratch. Just to let, you know, have people tell their story and to give hope to people that, you know, no matter how far you've fallen, you can make a comeback. You understand? Aside from being a pedophile, a rapist, or a rat, you know, you can come back from pretty much anything. So we're in here. Appreciate you, David, man. Game for sale. Old school. Hit that like button, y'all. Hassan Nassar. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all in advance. I got 13 people in here. I only got 6 likes. Y'all not really handling me right. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul. Nigga got that motherfucking fed
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Yeah, I got my man. I got to call him. Where my phone at? Oh, it's over there on charge. I got to get him. I'm going to get him on the phone in a few. I just want to let everybody know, man, that I love y'all. I really enjoy y'all. And it brings me great satisfaction to when I meet people that have come across my channel, that have come across my platform, and they tell me that I had some kind of positive impact on their life, man. You know, that really fills my cup up. It puts wind in my sail. And sometimes I have no idea how what I do empowers people, uplifts people. You know, I don't really be trying to do that. All I really do is just be myself on my platform. And it seems to be doing some good things out here. Shout out to my man Wesley, man. Wesley Tang Fitness. Check him out, my man from Taiwan. I talked to him last night. What I do sometimes on my Instagram, follow me on Instagram. There's my Instagram up at the top of the screen, at Gunby Publishing. Please follow me. Follow me on TikTok at TikTok with Soul. What else would it be, man? You understand?
Hey, yo, man, it's the podcast with Soul.
What I do is when people follow me on Instagram, I'll go through and see if somebody follows me, and I'll hit their profile and I'll FaceTime them. I don't know them. They don't know me. Sometimes they pick up, sometimes they don't. And I did that last night. My man picked up. He's a student in upstate New York, man. Me and him talked, and he said, Sean, man, I'm a big fan of the channel. I've been following you for a couple years, and, you know, it's just amazing to me because I don't really, you know, sometimes I get so caught up in doing what I'm doing, you know, and just trying to focus on, you know, blowing up, that I forget that, you know, I've already blown up because I've already positively impacted people's lives, man. And especially the younger dudes, man, especially y'all. Shout out to you, David. I see you, man. And, you know, it's interesting, man. It's interesting. So, you know, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And, you know, it don't never stop. And, you know, this is what I do, man. You know, and I want to let everybody know, man, that you can make a comeback in your life and that we continue to rise no matter what happens to us. And I'm looking forward to this phone call I'm getting ready to make. This is my man. This is my man. This is my man. So let me get my phone. My phone is on charge. I'm going to call him. Follow me on Patreon. My Patreon link is at the top of the live chat. Please follow me over there. It's $5 a month. Wipe your feet. Kadir, tell him, man. Wipe your feet when you come in here. Hold up, man. Nah. I'm not going to have 19, 20 people in here and only 9 thumbs up, man. Come on, man. It don't go. I don't do you like that. I don't do y'all like that. I tell y'all I'm going to show up every day, 12 noon. What I do, I show up. So don't do me like that. You understand? And shout out to my man Ivan, you understand, over where he at. Ivan is in, I talked to him the other day. Where my man at? Damn, I forget where he at. Shit, man, I forget. He over in Europe somewhere, man. I rap to him, man. I forget where he from, man. I got subscribers all over the world, man. Dudes follow me from all over, man. All right, so now we're looking a little better. 21 people in the, and listen, if you come in here and peek, because I know some of y'all, a lot of my haters, they come in here and they peek. You know, here go my haters, y'all. My haters do this. Fail. I hope you lose. I hate that motherfucker. Damn, he's still gonna hate that. So all of y'all that come in here and you peeking around the tree, you hiding behind the tree, right? Hoping I fail, hoping I fall. I'll never fall. It's because of y'all. I just keep putting it in your face. All my haters, man. I'm better than you, man. I'm better than you. Your life in the dipsy dumpster, man. You ain't got no self-esteem. You understand? Your self-confidence is in the basement, right? You understand? You ain't got nothing going on with yourself. You just sit around comparing yourself to other people and finding ways to which making excuses why you can't do something. You got it a big, you just a big excuse machine, man. If somebody want an excuse, they call you. You understand? You ain't got no drive. You got no enthusiasm. You got no type of mental stamina, no type of mental fortitude, right? Your spirit and your morale is low. You understand? You refuse to get in the mirror and deal with you and yourself and your childhood traumas and those things that bad information that you was given as a child. Even sometimes some of the information your mother gave you was bad. Some of the information your father gave you was bad. The information your elementary school, your middle school, your high school teachers was bad. And we internalize it as children because we were young and impressionable. But at some point, when you become of age and you look and say, hold up, man, that wasn't right. What? Man, that shit they told me, that shit was wrong as two left shoes. I got to fix that. It's my responsibility now because I'm of age. I'm an adult. I can't continue to persist in these trains of thought that have caused nothing but harm to me, right? That have blown my candle out. You understand? Now it's time for me to get a new book of matches, to get a new lighter, right? And put lighter fluid on my soul and put goddamn gasoline on my heart and kerosene on my mind and strike a match so that I can aflame, alight anew, and I can start all over just like the Phoenix. Don't make me start talking about the Phoenix because the Phoenix flies. Wing scrapes the skies. Uh-oh, what was that? Somebody hit something on TikTok. Somebody else hit me on TikTok. Man, my TikTok channel is TikTok with soul. What else would it be? What else would it be? I'm the last soul brother left. I'm the last soul brother left. Because I was born in 1969. I came through the 1970s. I saw real soul. What you want? Baby, I saw real soul. I'm the last soul brother left. That's why y'all love me, because you know I got soul. I ain't goddamn dressing up, doing no buffoonery act for y'all. 27 people watching, 22 likes. The math don't work out. I'm $5 short. I'm $5 short. 25, 23. I'm $2 short. You jerking me. I need $2. I need $2 more so I can put the clothes in the dryer. Let me get my phone. Let me get my man Gibson on the phone. All right, so let me get my man on the phone. This is all live. All I told Gibson was that, listen, I'm gonna call you and we gonna take off.
Sure.
Yo, Gibson, what up, man?
What up, buddy?
What's going on, man? I just need back
getting this.
Okay, you sitting back getting your business straight?
Yeah. Getting this insurance stuff together. What's going on?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I got you. You're live on the show, man. I need just about 20 minutes of your time, man.
Oh man, yeah, man. You got it. We did more time than that, and what was that now?
Morgantown.
Morgantown.
Yeah. So Gibson, man, listen, I'm we live on the air, man, and I just want to say, you know, I met you at Morgantown, and you one of the brothers that I stayed in contact with after the fact, and you know, we done talked a lot, man, and you a brother that I admire. You know, Little Sean, you knew my mother, you know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
You know, I know a little bit about your family because when you in that building like that for so long, you really get to know people, man, on a real deep, intimate level, man. And you one of the brothers, man, that I got on my on the asset side of my balance sheet, man.
Cool. Well, let me say this. Being at that camp, let me make sure we clarify, because when you that the high security at the mediums, you'll get the probably besides your celly, if that. But yeah, I follow you.
Yeah. So let's now I want to kind of go through your story and if anything is off limits, anything you want to talk about, you just say. And I know I don't got to tell you that, but I got the people listening, and
yeah.
So how did you end up in the feds, your charge and all that stuff? If you want to get in, if you want to share a little bit of that with us.
Well, basically, it's typically the 98% of the time, the usual way. I was on this case where you and I was on. I mean, on this bid that you and I was on. Long story short, I had a driver that went to pick up some money someone owed me down in Tampa, because that's where I caught my case at.
Okay.
Down in Tampa.
And where you from?
From the big city, A-Town, ATL.
Okay. Atlanta in the building. Shout out to Atlanta, man. Shout out to the A, man. Okay, so Gibson, now, what were you charged with? What was your charge, and how much time did you get?
I was charged with conspiracy, 5 or more kilos of powder, because it's that, like it's a difference between the time, the time and the charges are different between powder and what's that, crack.
And crack, right.
At the time, yeah. But I was charged with conspiracy of 5 or more kilos.
Okay, how much time you got?
I got 13 years.
13 years. You were sentenced to 13 years, or you did 13 years?
No, I was sentenced to 13 years, and I did 10. You
did 10 off the 13, and you got Obama. Mm-hmm. You got the when they redid the Obama thing, you got 2 points off, and you left early or something like that, right?
Yeah. That made me do the 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I still did the 10.
So. Okay. So now, Gibson, now I know a little bit about your story. You showed me the pictures when we was in there and we talked, and I knew, what kind of money was you seeing on the street when you was out there doing your thing?
It's fair to say I was relaxing pretty good. I was eating.
Okay.
I was eating. Put like this here. At one time, I had right at $50,000 worth of month of bills.
$50,000 a month of expenses.
Of expenses, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Back in 99, the feds took a V12 Mercedes Benz from me, and I think right around at that time, I was probably one of the only cats that, don't get it wrong. people got Porsches and all that, but at that time, I was one of the few guys that was, cruising around in that V12.
Mm-hmm.
They the feds took that V12 from me.
Okay. Now you caught your case in what year?
Caught my case in '06. I had just got back from Brazil. I can't remember which one, Brazil or Cancun.
Mm-hmm.
No. All right. Okay. No. Okay. I went to. Okay. Me and my main man, he done passed now. Andre. May Allah grant him paradise and protect him from the torture of the hellfire.
Mm-hmm.
We had just got back from where did we go? We had just got back from Cancun.
Okay.
Yeah, Cancun. And I guess about a week and a half later, bam, caught the case.
Okay. Now you.
Alhamdulillah.
Right. Now you did these 10 years. What were some of the spots you was at, Gibson?
On that 10-year bid, I was in Talladega, the medium at Talladega.
In Alabama.
Then I went to in Alabama. Then I went to Coleman Low.
In Maryland?
Coleman is in Florida.
Okay.
Then I went to a camp. I went to Estville.
In Ohio or South Carolina?
South Carolina, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there. I went to the camp in Estville, got into it. Crazy. And then they shipped me to stay in a whole little over a year. They shipped me to
Morgantown.
Nope. I went to Ohio first.
Okay.
I went to a low. I can't remember that low name in Ohio. And then from that low, that's when I met you.
You came to
Stayed
Morgantown.
at low a couple of years, and then I went to Morgantown.
Okay.
Yep. And that's when you and I ran into each other.
Right. Now, Gibson. Now, when I met you, you and I didn't know you prior to, but the conversations that we had, you made some changes in and of yourself and inside of yourself while you did this time. What were some of the changes that you made and why? And if you could talk about maybe how the mental process and the spiritual process went, that brought about the change.
Well, my change, will probably be what you'll find out. It's probably different from other people's change. And that's because I'm a Muslim.
Okay, you converted to Islam
And
in the joint.
My first back in 01, my best best, one main best partner of mine, he introduced me to Islam, money, Andre Langford.
Okay.
He introduced me to Islam back in when he came home back in 95. And I knew of it, but just just knew of it.
Okay.
And so when he introduced me to it, I started, we was violating, we was young, here I am going to the masjid with him, kind of praying with him, and I'm not even a Muslim,
Mm-hmm.
out there on the Musella. But yeah, I just really started, it sparked my interest.
Mm-hmm.
And I always believed in one God.
Mm-hmm.
So
Now over this 10-year
mm-hmm.
bid, how did that from the day they picked you up to the day you left? What kind of changes were made with you?
Well, the changes was well, it wasn't no the changes S's. It was the change. I knew that, if Allah favors you, He favors you. And He gonna favor you wherever you're at if you don't get it right. Meaning that if I'm a person that gotta go back to prison to get back on my deen, that's what He gonna favor me at. He'll keep me in prison to stay on my deen.
Mm-hmm.
If I gotta be on a paralyzed on a stretcher to deen, to practice my deen, He would decree for me to be on a stretcher and paralyzed, neck down to practice my deen.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said earlier, the reason why I changed is probably a little different because, one thing about me, I knew that prison came with it. There was no, ifs, ands, buts about it.
With the kind of lifestyle, the kind of lifestyle you was living.
Yeah. It gonna come with it. So, my thing, as long as I get up under 20, I can stay up under 20. Hey, it gonna be all right regardless. But that was my, just looking like, okay, I can stay up under that dub.
Right.
So when I did go, that's why when I did get out, it was because it's a sucker game. It's really a sucker game.
What's a sucker game, Gibson?
All of it really is a sucker game, but
the streets.
What I mastered in, yes.
The streets is the streets is a sucker game. You saying?
It's a sucker game, man, because the laws. They had a saying, why do 10 when you can tell them a friend? And and then once you're in there, you run into people, and you find out, you read paperwork that talks about cases and who did who to what, this and that. And then you just find out, hey man, you just on the what they call the merry-go-round.
Right.
Yeah, you're on the you're on the merry-go-round because somebody's gonna tell on you. Somebody's gonna, you can't. There's no way to. That is unpreventable, and depending on what all been said, because the feds adopted a law that they implemented, I think back in the 60s, 70s, whenever it was, with the cartel.
Mm-hmm.
That the way they can tie the conspiracy, the conspiracy law.
Right.
And, there's just no, hey, I hate I'm 50 years old and had to come to that conclusion, but, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Okay. Now, you get out, what year did you get out?
I got out, man. I've been
15.
Out 6 years. Yeah, I got out 15.
You got out 15 because I got out right behind you. I got out 16.
Yep.
Now,
I got out 15.
Now, Gibson, why didn't you run back to the streets? The streets was there, man. The money was out there. It was out there.
Well, like I said, I wasn't afraid of the streets. I was afraid of what the law would do to me. Because you got to realize, he set me down 3 years by the pistol charge. I didn't learn. Then I came back and caught the 13 years and did 10 years. Hey, he probably hit me about with a 30. He probably maybe he get a 30 or 40 piece by the end. But yeah. Like I said, it was a wrap. It was a wrap.
It was
like I said,
it was a wrap.
It's a sucker game. Yeah. It's a sucker game. You can't. Sean. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people that was in the streets, and out of all of them, I don't know but one that didn't do no time. And that might sound amazing, but it's not. You choose to go this route, those are the consequences. Period. Those are the consequences. So yeah, all the people I know, man. I know one person that didn't
go.
No time.
That didn't go.
And he didn't go. The reason why he didn't go is because when his partner failed, his partner pleaded to everything. His partner got like about 30, 25, 30.
25, 30 years. And didn't tell on him.
And he straightened up. Yeah, he didn't tell on him. And then he straightened up. Got him a long tail service and went from there.
That was it. Now, Gibson, you touched down in 2015. You get home after doing 10 years. What do you do immediately for income? What are your plans? Because I know, because I sat down there in the library. I sat down there in the library with you many days, man, and I saw you. And I got to tell you, man, I thought you was full of shit, man. But you kept this big You had your notebook, you had your duffel bag with all your books and your papers and your folders and your financial statements and your budget and your projections, and you said, Sean, I'm gonna do this when I get out. And you ended up doing it. But I want you to tell the story. So you get out in 2015 and take us through your first job or business, whatever you start.
All right. I got out at 15. I got out I'm trying to think, it was like
October, November, September.
October. Yep. It was October. Late September, October. So when I got out, I got immediate release.
I remember.
So I didn't have to go to no halfway house.
Right.
So damn, I came straight home. So when I came home, that Monday, I came home like on a Friday. And when I got home that Monday, I had to go get my license and everything. Once I got all that situated, I went to go see my PO. And, me thinking that, alhamdulillah, inshallah, God willing, I'd be able to, I still, cause like I said, it was end of the year. And I knew the capital holidays coming up, Thanksgiving and the Christmas and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, he probably don't start trying to press me to get a job until the first of the year. Man, I was wrong about that. So I got out. I had a partner, Jamal. He had about 3-4 trucks, and I had been talking to him while I was locked up, and he was like, "Hey man, just come on over here with me, dispatch these trucks, and till you, get ready to get your own, and because it would have been a good situation. I thought it would have been a good situation for me because I could have, practiced and learned over there with him. Even though when I was in, a lot of stuff I was doing was from other people that was, because you remember now, in the joint, hey, you catch me around the Muslims, people that do, the people that's in the trucking business, and, and people like yourself, that I end up, getting cool with, so that actually was the plan. When I came home, he was like, no, man, you got a good job. And I'm like, hey, man, I got XYZ. I came home with XYZ, my money. I'm all right. And then I found myself, man, going back and forth with my PO. I was like, man, that's the wrong attitude to have. And my partner, Free Love, he bought me a van. He gave me a change, bought me a van, and I started my own little carrier service. So I told him, I said, hey man, I'm doing carrier service. He went, okay. I had to, submit all my information. And then bam, they switched my PO to this lady. Miss, I can't think of her name, man. She was real cool. She was cool. Yeah, she was a trip in the beginning, because but hey, I guess that's all about rules and regulations, I guess. I had to submit everything. Had to tell exactly where I was at, and I had a partner, my sister Sandra, and her best friend, her partner. They got They got a relative company together. They slid me some. They gave me some change. My partner, Jane Jr., who I grew up with over there in Carver Homes. He, what change do you give me? He gave me about 5, 10. He gave me about 5.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, so I started my carrier service.
Okay.
And then from the carrier service, you know, I ended up getting with a younger Muslim brother that I knew. Ended up getting with him. He had just been a trucking accident, so he was kind of, you know, he wasn't really enthused about getting back into trucking.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, he came on back and he was on there with Amazon, and he got on with this guy. I can't remember this guy's name. And then, you know, he was like, "Okay, man, come on with me. You know, let's do this." And we teamed up and went over to Amazon, and now I'm in the trucking game. And you know, I had got up to like six box trucks. It was a box truck.
All right, so hold on a second,
Box
man.
truck.
Hold. So you get out of federal prison after doing 10 years. One of your partners buys you a van. You start a carrier service with this van. You get all your license and everything straight. You get all your paperwork straight. Few of your people hit you off with a couple dollars here and there. You link up with my man, start doing an Amazon route. With this van, somebody bought you, and you turn that into 6 box trucks?
Well, to be more precise, I turned it into 3 box trucks.
Okay.
Actually, 3 box trucks.
3 box trucks.
And 3 box trucks, and then I rented 3.
And you had people driving for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a hell of a story, man.
Yeah, but you know, hey man, one thing about that roller coaster, man, hey, listen, you better have your seatbelt on.
Now, Gibson, you got the box trucks. Now, what do you have? You got some trucks still now, right?
Yeah, I got rid of the goal was CDL, with 18 wheelers. You remember that?
That was always the goal.
That was always the bottom line.
To get your CDL, and get your own 18-wheeler with your own authority.
Yep, that was the goal. Now, I had my authority after I had bought my van. But then when I had the box truck. But the goal was 18 wheelers. Mm-hmm. That was the actual goal. And so the Amazon, you know, just like everything else, you know, hey man, stuff comes to an end. And Amazon built out some more distribution centers.
Okay.
So they took all the routes. Well, not all. They took about 70% of the route
to another distribution
center. Them up to Brownston. Yep, up to Brownston, Georgia.
Okay. So
everything that was leaving Brownston was taken care of North Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina.
Okay.
Where well, the terminal where I was at just basically did Atlanta, what was that, Alabama,
Mm-hmm.
and Alabama.
Okay.
So that made, you know, a lot of people had to go up to Brazelton to, you know, get their loads. Like Brazelton from Atlanta is like, I guess it's about it's about an hour away. It's about an hour.
And you ain't want to do that.
No, because, you know, what you find out in transportation, especially with the truck, and I had to find out somewhat the hard way, is that, you know, it's a machine. They're gonna break down.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of things I've been called, and a mechanic is not one of them.
Right. So the repairs on these trucks is big expense.
Oh man, hey man, you know, literally, man, you know, you make in the boss trucks, you make 150, close to 2 in 6 months.
200,000.
But the next 6 months, you put it all back in because the truck went down.
Truck breaking down. Now, Gibson. Today you got your own. You have your own 18-wheeler now, the tractor and the trailer.
Yeah.
Wow.
I actually got my authority, but but you know, I you know, in the mix of me getting my authority when I first got out, it's just a lot of do's and don'ts that I wasn't aware of.
Right. And I want to get into that because I know a little bit. Me and you spoke a little bit about one of the things that knocked you out the box, man. But to hear this story, man, for you to go to prison, get 13 years, you do 10, you get out, and you and keep in mind, that you get out, a partner of yours buys you a van, you use your hustling skills and techniques because you never lost that. That's always in the dome from the street. You apply it to this van. You turn this van that was bought for you from somebody into 3 box trucks with an Amazon route. And then, you're talking about making 150 to 200 grand in 6 months, and then, the normal wear and tear of the truck and the repairs and whatnot. But just the drive and the mindset to do something like that, man, is amazing. And now you got your own tractor trailer truck, man. I mean, that's to be applauded, man. And now let's talk about, you had your authority and then you had somebody working for you that got caught up with some weed or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Because I talk a lot about because I got a lot of young dudes that listen to my channel, man, in their 20s. A lot of them want to get their CDL and do the trucking thing, but they smoke weed and this and that. Could you go into the little bit of the story about your authority and the weed and that whole situation?
Yeah, man. And it might appear to be biased on my behalf, but it is the law. It is the law now. But I am biased because I don't smoke. But if you're a young cat and that's what you're about to do, don't get it wrong, man. You can make some good money. You can make some good money. Depends on, and it doesn't actually. It doesn't depend on where you want to be at. Because, the trucking game is, I guess if you had to equate it to being in the streets. It's kind of like, okay, you got one truck, you're moving one unit. You got two trucks, you're moving two units.
Right.
So it's like, the more trucks you move, the more money you make.
Right.
But the law, and that was my 2-year hiccup.
What happened to you? What happened?
I didn't respect the laws. hey, now don't get it wrong. I didn't respect the law, and probably because I guess about 67% of them I did not know. And I'll give you some examples. Like you have a driver that he's been driving a box truck 10 years, 20 years, good box truck driver. But he's a fast driver. He's not fast in the box truck, but he's fast on his personal life. Got motorcycles, fast cars, and that's what he got. Man, listen, speeding tickets. But he can drive his box truck good.
But his driver's license ain't no good.
What I would do is no good. Yeah, no good. So what I do is I still hire him, and I wouldn't put him on insurance, and stuff like that came back. Having drivers drive and not on my insurance. That'll come back and bite me. That came back and bite me. Having like those rental trucks and didn't put the rental trucks on my insurance just to make money off of them. So
trying to cut corners to keep expenses low.
Yes, of course, but like I said in the beginning, some of this stuff that I didn't know.
You just didn't know.
I think, man, I ain't
new to the game.
I'm just getting out.
Right.
Hey,
right. You new to the game.
I'm just getting out.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just getting out, and you know how the sucker always get caught. Yeah. He tried it one time. Oh man, it worked out.
Yeah.
He do it again, then again, and then bam. He got some knots on his head.
Right.
And so now he want to whine. You know what I'm saying? Why he got them knots on his head?
No, now, what about the weed thing with the? Could you talk a little bit about that?
The driver, yeah.
You had your own authority. You was under your own authority.
On the way to, yeah. I had a driver. He got pulled over in Tennessee Lake Station.
In one of your trucks under your authority.
And yep.
Working for you.
And he was driving for me. And I guess when they pulled over to the weigh station, the police, DOT, they just walked up to the window and, and he rolled the window down. I guess he was going to check his credentials or whatever. And, he smelled marijuana in the truck. And long story short, he searched him and he had 2 joints. That's how loud the weed was. Man.
Mm-hmm.
2 joints. Yeah, 2 joints.
Right.
And man, when that joint hit my authority, man.
So when the police and the DOT found the weed, that it didn't impact him. I mean, it did maybe immediately, but it came back to you and your company and your business and your authority.
Listen, man, I couldn't get no insurance for a little over 2 years. Well, nobody gave me no insurance. Well, nobody gave me no insurance. When that hit my authority, the insurance company, they counseled me.
Immediately.
And, hey, man, immediately. But hey, man, it was believe it or not, man, alhamdulillah, it was a good, everything I've been through was a good experience, man. I wouldn't change it.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't change it because, you know, it makes you, it gets you right. You know, it gets you right.
Right.
And, you know, I'm about to get my authority back. Matter of fact, you're calling on a day that I'm about to get my authority back. Yep.
Yo, man, shout out to you, man. But that just goes to show, man, because I tell, like, see, like you had nothing to do with that, man, but something somebody did affiliated with you ended up fucking you around, and that's why it's so important that we be mindful and careful of who we hang around, and you know, people who we hire, and you know what I'm saying. 2 joints, 2 small ass joints that wasn't even enough to go to jail for, ended up having you lose your authority, insurance canceled, and just brought, you know, a whole bunch of situations that you had absolutely nothing to do with, man. That's the part, you know, I'm trying to drive home for the younger dudes, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and let me say this. I want to make sure that your listeners understand. It wasn't just that. Now, it wasn't. That was the home run. You know, me hiring people that I didn't put on my driver list on my insurance. That was somebody on first base. You know.
So your authority took a hit for that too?
Well, yeah. Yes. What they'll do is they'll say, hey, you know, this person right here, you got this person right here on this person was driving your truck and got pulled over. And you can always say, no, that ain't right. But when you continue to do it, the insurance company's like, okay, he got drivers. Because the insurance company know all the game.
Right.
And, you can't get it.
No, they done heard everything.
I mean, you can't. Hey, and not only heard everything, experienced everything as well.
Right.
You know, and so I still had my authority, but you know, it was, you know, I had an audit right before FMCSA audited me, right before I lost my authority.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember him basically saying, okay, you know, you got two type of audits. You have the audit that happens over the phone, and you have the in-person audit,
mm-hmm.
where they come out to your office
Face-to-face
and
joint.
audit you.
Right.
Yep. Now, he said to me, out the two, look at it as I'm not all the way gone. That's why they do the over the phone audit.
Right.
Where they try to catch you. They try to, catch the company, find out what they're doing wrong, how they managing the company, and give some good advice, some things that you need to stop doing, some things that you need to do.
Right.
So I had an audit. An over the phone audit, and I kind of felt like, okay, this, it was some stuff that I needed to do. I felt like, okay, I wasn't all the way gone.
Right.
In that weed situation. It threw it over to that weed thing was a home run for him, so to speak.
Right.
It just made me, with all the other little stuff that was going on.
That was it. That was the straw.
Situation.
That was the straw.
Yeah, that was straw, man. That broke. Yeah, that was the straw. That was the straw, man. And but hey, man, like I said, I want to take, hey, man.
Hey, but listen, man, you went through it. You went through that. You came through it, and you say you just getting your authority back, man. And that's that that's that perseverance, man. That's that perseverance, man.
Yeah.
That that never quit, never say die. Hey, give something to the younger dudes, man, that experience these types of setbacks and adversity, man, and reverses, and they just give up and quit. And how you, for you, this whole conversation we've been talking about the last 40 minutes has been one overcoming one obstacle after the next, and you just keep continuing to rise up, man. Give them something, man. The young dudes, man.
Well, my advice, man, to the youth is, and it's gonna be hard for them. It's gonna be hard. You really have to watch your circle. And hey, if you don't have no parents that giving you $3, $4, $5,000 a week allowances, you got to cut that smoking alone. You got to leave that smoking alone, man, because it'll. And the sad part about it is, it ain't like you. It's not like you guys, the youth. You're getting in a position. You're getting in a position first. Got a job. You moved up ranks. Then every now and then, which you shouldn't do anyway. But you fire joint up. But you're in a position. Where you dictate the drug tests and all this and all that. You guys, out the gate, you're striking out before you even get in the door. And just take your time, man, and like I said, man, put that weed down.
How old are you, Gibson? How old are you?
Oh, boy. 51, man.
51. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. 51 and still got the hustle.
Yeah, the hustle that's just another way of, being able to make some money. Being able to, generate some income, for you and your family. And alhamdulillah, I've been blessed to be able to do that. How LaShawn, man?
Man, Lil Sean, good. Come on, man. You already know who his father, man. Come on, man. You already know what that is.
That's my little man now.
Hey, Gibson, man. Yo, thanks for coming on the show, man. Dope story. I already knew the story before you was coming on, but I there's somebody out here. A lot of my younger subscribers are trying to get their CDL. They got their CDL. They want to get their own truck, and I knew that this would be a dope story, and from somebody that's been all in the street. I mean, you've been mentioned. Your name has been mentioned in some famous rappers from Atlanta in their music for your street experience, I guess, or street legend.
Mm-hmm.
Some very famous rappers in Atlanta have shouted you out in songs back in the 90s. Am I right?
Yeah. Well, 90s, 2000, 2010. Yeah.
Right. So, I saw the pictures, man. I saw the Versace plates. I saw the Versace forks, spoons, and the Versace wallpaper, and the Versace dinner table. And so I already knew the story, man. But yo, Gibson, man, I love you, man. Thanks for coming on, man. And I appreciate you. And I know, all the best to you. And I know you're gonna be all right.
Hey, man, ain't no question, man. Inshallah, ain't no question. And thanks for having me, man. And kudos to you too, man. You keep doing your thing, man. And just the youth, man. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. It just it's here, man. The opportunity is here. And it's out there.
Opportunities out here, man.
But hey, man, you gotta sacrifice something.
You gotta want it. You gotta want it. You gotta want it, man.
Yep.
You gotta want it. Hey, Gibson, I'm gonna holler at you later on, man.
All right, done deal.
All right, peace. Hey, y'all, what's up, man? This is what we do, man, starting over from scratch. That's my man right there. And I hope you guys enjoyed the story. And, nothing is in a straight line. No success is in a straight line. It's never like this. You're going to hit some bumps and bruises. There's going to be some turbulence that's going to hit the plane that you're going to have to fight through. There's going to be some weather, and, like I say, we can put ourselves in bad situations just by affiliating with the wrong person, two little measly joints of weed set back a whole trucking company, man. And set back the owner of the trucking company, his business, his income, his family, his household, dependents, So, we gotta be mindful. I mean, you do your due diligence on people. You only could go off of what they tell you, what they show you. But, we got to watch people carefully, man. And when we see shit ain't adding up to be right and exact, at that point, we got to take a step back and ask ourselves, is this something or somebody we really want to be tied into, man? You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Thursday. Y'all want to get busy? What topic y'all want me to talk about tomorrow, man? Somebody hit me up on my Patreon, man, and give me a topic for tomorrow, man. And we can get busy tomorrow. I see y'all. We're gonna get down tomorrow the same time. It'll be 12 noon. I typically go live around 12 noon every day, and So that's what we gonna do, man. We've been on here an hour. That's enough. So Stizzy, I see you. Kadir's in the building. Sean, get a coffee for you and Gibson on me. My man Kadir in the building. Kadir hooking me up with the British pound. Thank you, me. I see you. Hey, Kadir, give me a topic for tomorrow. You put it out there right now. Everybody, we're gonna let Kadir give us the topic for tomorrow. I'm gonna set it up and we're gonna set it off tomorrow. Tacos, what's up, man? Stizzy, ooh, son, what's up? Big Lou. I'm gonna go get me a nice coffee with that $5 British pound, $4.49 British pound Kadir just gave. Thank you, BM. Appreciate you, man. What's the topic for tomorrow, Kadir? Or one of the topics. I'm gonna, you know me, I be all over the place sometimes. All right, I'm gonna give you about 5 more seconds, Kadir. If don't nothing come through, man, I'm gonna cut you off. Thank you, Courtney. Appreciate you, man. Courtney DeMarco in the building. Kadir, man, thanks for the super chat, man. I'm waiting on you to give me a topic. You didn't give me one, so I'm gonna get off of here, man. I got things to do. Shout out to everybody, man. Thanks for subscribing. Take this link, share this link with somebody that you think could use it. Kadir, okay. Kadir, here we go. My man Kadir, being organized, need to be organized on your pursuit to successful entrepreneurship. All right, so tomorrow we're talking about being organized. All right, so tomorrow, that's the topic. So remind me tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm going to write it down now. Be organized. Sponsored by Kadir. Being organized. All right, y'all. Peace out. See y'all tomorrow. Yo, Mikey, what up?
Yo, man, it's the podcast for soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.